Legend Total here, and today we've got a Rate Your Doomstack video covering a greenskin Giant River Troll Hag Doomstack. So, we've got 15 Giant River Troll Hags, we've got a Goblin Big Boss, 2 Black Orc Big Bosses, a Great Goblin Shaman, who for some reason is not on any mount, and we have an Orc Shaman. I've got a bunch of followers here, which might be handy to use. And we're up against some extremely dangerous enemies. We've got Alistair the White Lion with a very late game army. Obviously Phoenix, Dragons, Dragon Princes are actually quite dangerous for these guys. Lots of high tier archers and melee infantry. A very high tier Bretonnian army where we've got Grail Guardians, Royal Hippogriff Knights, Royal Pegasus Knights, and a few crappy melee infantry. And then just a basic Empire army here, which this is a settlement garrison, so that's the least of our concerns. Alright, let's jump into the battle and see how they do. So there's a number of concerns when I look at this army, because like in the email he reckons that this is a 10 out of 10 army, so these are my concerns that are stopping it from probably getting a 10 out of 10. For one thing, I don't understand why the Lord is not on a mount. He should be on a Ragnarok Spider. Especially considering he's got the Tormentor Sword. While he's on foot, I'm just not gonna send him into combat. Because, like, the AI will target him, and he will die, and then we'll take a permanent leadership debuff. He's a weakness in this army here. So, that's first concern. Second concern is the Orc Shaman. We're gonna have a hard time protecting him amongst all this, especially against flyers. While it would be, like, the Orc magic is good, right? But he's just going to present a vulnerable target to attack. The Giant River Troll Hags are fine. They're like decent melee combatants. They can't take on a dragon by themselves, but when you couple up all their magics, they'll be okay. I don't think the Goblin Big Boss here serves a whole lot of use. I think his main purpose is for sniping enemy lords. But, in all honesty, that's not something you should prioritize, so I actually think that this guy here should be taken out of the army. I think that this one should possibly be taken out of the army, and if you're going to replace them with anything, either 2 more Black Orc Big Bosses, or 2 more Giant River Troll Hags. Sort of simplify things up a little bit, and I think you might actually get a better result out of it, because I don't see this guy delivering a lot of value. Alright, so first thing here, we want to organize this into, basically what their items are. So just having a look here. Okay, so that one can go control group 3. It's another one. Because they've got the Assault of Stone. I want to make use of that when we get into a big blob. And okay, there's a Tormentor Sword. Actually go control group 2. Yep, control group 2 with you. Okay, so those have the debuffs. Those have the once-offs. These ones here have items that I'm probably not really going to utilize that much. They've got some extra winds of magic generating things in here, but I probably don't really want to utilize that too much. At least not at the beginning of the battle, where things are going to get pretty hectic. Now, as for the Great Goblin Shaman, here's the problem. We could probably use them to begin with against this. What's this? This is Reichland. Yeah, we could probably use it against Reichland. That's because that army is going to be easy to deal with. But when the High Elves and Bretonnians get here, because they've got a lot of fast flying units, they're just going to fly over the heads of the Giant River Troll Hag and try to snipe them. And it's only going to take them a few hits to get rid of him. So our options are to either withdraw him from the battlefield, at which point, why did we even bring him in the first place? Or hide him. But the High Elves, when they've got a lot of flying units, they tend to fly around a fair bit, and they'll usually discover him. So I could, like, hide him over here, at which point we're not utilizing him. Why did we bring him, sort of thing. Now, what I want to do here is try to bring Alistair the White Lion over to us, or just some of his dragons. Sometimes, if you leave some juicy bait, they'll send their flying units ahead of the rest of their army. We cannot be fighting all 3 armies at the same time. We will 100% lose. So we need to take that pretty seriously. So I think with these guys, I'm just going to leave them sort of hidden in here. This guy is actually the slowest unit in the army. I 100% just don't understand why this guy is on foot. It seems like so much care has been put into this army, and absolutely no care has been put into him. That's what it seems like. I just don't get it. Yeah, he left some detailed instructions on how to use the army, which is fine. Anyway. Alright, what we want to do here is make sure that our units can just completely envelop this army straight away. It'd be good if we had Vanguard deployment for all of them. Oh, maybe you should stay here. Because that's where the Lord's going to show up. And we want to make sure that none of them get away. We want to get rid of them as quickly as possible. Alright. And we'll see how we go. So, our army is considered stronger than the High Elf army, which I would expect. But I think the problem is the High Elf plus the Bretonnian plus the Empire army. That's where it sort of gives me concern. So I think what we're going to do here, Purple Suns. I'm going to cast a couple of them. Just get rid of this army really quickly. Because yeah, he does have a ton of Winds of Magic, which is awesome. Maybe a foot of Gork right in there. Don't forget the debuffs. Shit. Oh, well, you did bring him in, but I forgot about them. This is good. This is good. This is what we wanted. This is what we wanted. I didn't mean to forget about them for this long. It's okay. Come on. They got health potions. Kind of. That's okay. This is good. This is good. Juicy bait for them. We're almost done with this. Yeah, if we can snipe Alistair, that'll make dealing with the High Elves a lot easier. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Problem is that Black Orc big bosses are not fast. Come on, that's it. Lure him over here. It's a bit of a sacrifice, but taking out Alistair early. He's a really strong fighter. No, no, come back, come back, come back, come back. Come on, come back. Okay, that didn't do too much damage. Come on, get over here. Reichland forces are just about gone. Good, he's going full for it. Excuse me. Yep, he's coming for it. Good, 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 good. Just give them a Spirit Leech. Okay, he's coming down to land. Good. Okay, we got discovered, but we're okay. We're okay. All right, let's go around over here and let's see. How should we handle this? Let's put this down. Debuffing him would be good. When he starts to rout, that would be a good time to use the Tormentor Sword. We've got to make sure we surround him because he's big. Don't give him a chance to get away. So how much damage in total did he do? Fair bit, fair bit. But taking him out nice and early like this would be good. Okay, yeah, you're not getting away. And he is out of here. Permanent leadership debuff for them. Alright, good. Next up, let's run up here. Can't see the High Elves. Which is probably a good thing. I'm just going to leave them here. I just don't know what else to do. I might even put them over this way. I just don't see a great purpose. Or maybe with this guy here, when all the cavalry go this way, we can have him go and chase after the infantry. And at the end of the day, oh, I shouldn't have used Arcane Conduit. Yeah, but at the end of the day, we could use the Arcane Conduit to generate magic. Alright, let's go over here. Let's fight Bretonnia. Bretonnia will be easier to deal with than the High Elves. No time for a rest. Yeah, the High Elves are dicking around a lot. Which happens a fair bit in these kind of battles. Alright, yeah, you go hide over here, because you're shit. Alright, you can have that health potion. Alright, if we can take out these Royal Hippogriff Knights relatively early, that's good. It's a very dangerous army here. Good. And do we have the debuff ones here yet? No, they're not here yet. Crap. Not paying attention over here. I need to be paying attention over there. Okay, just go stand over here. Just out of sight, out of mind. Shit, just hide quickly. I gotta be focusing on this. Stay together. Their cavalry will fight like shit if we're in a big blob. And we should probably use I need winds. This one here's taking a lot of damage. And this isn't the best against cavalry. Doom and Darkness? No. Soul Blight. How bad is it? Oh, it's not too bad, it's not too bad. It's just the Bretonnians. The High Elves are lagging behind. This one here is in really bad shape. Which is bad because he's got a good item. Don't worry about their melee infantry, just keep focusing on the cavalry. Doesn't matter if we're casting on ourselves, we're not going to do much damage. Good, those two are hidden. Just keep debuffing them. Good, most of their cavalry's gone. Our leadership's okay. Let's get another Soul Blight down there. Like I said, their melee infantry, not a concern. This one is doing a bit of damage to us, but we're just going to have to suck that up. Alright, saving the Assault of Stones for the final fight with the High Elves. It's really good for us that they're dicking around here. This is a good army with some shit elements in it. I think it just needs a little bit of a tweak to make it foolproof. Honestly, this one here is not doing too bad either. Alright, I need more wins. I don't want to use that yet. Okay, here we go, here we go. Really got to prioritize getting rid of the Grail Knights. Don't use that. Okay, Dragon Prince is incoming, but that's okay, it's just one unit. And the Bretonnian forces have been pretty much eliminated. Bouncer power is looking a lot better. This guy here might need to be withdrawn from the battlefield. Okay, give me some wins. Good. Good, it's going to go up really quickly now. Alright, get another Soul Blight in there, and let's get another Purple Sun in. I think the frame rate's dropping a little bit, making it difficult to make certain decisions with frame rate losses. Good, come on. There we go. Okay, we got rid of the other Lord, and the Dragon Prince is getting pretty badly damaged by that. Cool, and it looks like the High Elves are on their way now. Alright, now that the High Elves are on their way, they're really dicking around. They're coming at us in waves, which is completely ideal for us. Let them do it. Okay, because I was thinking if I could get some of them to chase after the Orc Shaman here, that could be good. Some of our guys are a little bit damaged. Keep the buffs coming in. And the debuffs. It's always the ones that are at full health that have the bloody health potions. No. Alright, so far so good. Bouncer power's in our favor now. Looks like we're going to win. If we had to fight this entire army, all at the same time, there's no way we would have won. Yeah, look at that. This is just derped out. I don't know what. This is derped out. Yeah, it's. These ones here are strong. It's a strong combination. I really wish I could bring this guy in here. If he had an Arachnarok Spider, he could fight amongst them, no problem. And he's got some good spells in there, but I had to keep him away. They would have discovered him. The Phoenix Guard are not too much of a concern against the heroes here. Maybe they're not coming at us because they feel like they've got artillery superiority, and so they're just trying to pin us down and shoot us, which it's probably done a ton of damage to us. Oh yeah, it has, but no kills. And we can regen. Look, it's just sitting there. What the hell? Could use Spirit Leech on it, but... No, Spirit Leech sucks. Alright, they're sending a unit of Sisters of Avalon over here on him. That's fine. Let them come back over here. Maybe it'll land. And just rest. The High Elves have completely derped out. Maybe it's just because of the loss of Alistair. I'm not sure. Don't really make any use of the Warp progress. Which is fine. It's not essential. Really, that's just there to try to make melee infantry a little bit more viable, I think. Alright, he might be okay to fight it in melee. Let me give him a brain burster. Alright, and a bit of that. Want to just run that off the battlefield. Just want to give them a bit of a chance to heal. I guess how much magic do we have? Guess I could use Spirit Leech on it. It's just, it'll take a lot of them to kill it. It's got 8. There might be somebody here that's got it at 6. Yeah, this one here does. Alright, it's doing some damage. That's it. Run that sister off the battlefield. So, it did like 400 damage. It's not a lot, but we're just sitting here regenerating. Because the bounce power is in our favor, but it's still very dangerous. And if the enemy's making a mistake, let him. Oh, what am I doing? I've got acid breath. Oh, you can't shoot air targets. Yeah, cannot target a flying. Right, okay. I'm sure there was a bunch of people like, use the vomit! Use the vomit! Nope, turns out you can't. Doesn't work on flying units. The vomit's quite useful if you're not completely overwhelmed. Which we've been for the battle up until now. Not a huge concern, but we got some magic, so that's fine. Now they're sending a Phoenix. Don't like that. He can't handle the Phoenix. Go hide. They'll back off. Just sit here, regen. It's fine. I wouldn't normally sit here using Spirit Leech on any other unit than like an Arcane Phoenix, just because it's so goddamn dangerous. I wish it would land. There's no way for me to get it to land. I could bring this guy over here and use Gaze of Mork. Or what about you? You've got Vindictive Glare. Alright, I'm gonna move him along the line here, because if I have to withdraw him, I will. But yeah, if we use Vindictive Glare, that's pretty good against large units, right? Good against large combatants. It does magical damage, but they don't have... Okay, they got the ward save, but no specific magical resistance. There's 3 winds of magic as opposed to 6, and we'll just compare how much damage Vindictive Glare does compared to Spirit Leech. Okay. It's got a bit of distance to travel. Might as well use another Spirit Leech. Oh, let's make a note of it. So is that 5, 6, 7, 9? So 5, 6, 7, 9 down to... So we lost 600 health there. I think that was quite a lucky amount. It's usually around 400 or 500. So 600 was definitely good. Because sometimes they resist the attack. Alright, from 5,000 to... Wow, I did 500 damage. That's way better than Spirit Leech. That one didn't do 500 damage. It's still pretty good for 3 winds of magic. So, sending a couple of sisters up this way. Alright, get ready to go over there and help him out. This all could just be a big ruse. Yeah, it's a big ruse just to get rid of my general. For me to lure him out. Alright, that's fine. Oh, not really, not really. So, when you're low on recharge rate, Arcane Conduit works best if you use it all at the same time, because it like multiplies on itself, sort of. Using them one after another is not as efficient as just doing it all at once. Alright, looks like that's going back. Still, we've almost killed it. My biggest concern here is that if it takes too much damage, it'll just try to revive itself. Alright, we've almost recovered all of our health there. So Balance of Power is looking much better. Alright, you come up this way, and let's do a final push here and win this. I don't know, next time I play Greenskins, I might try out a River Troll Hag army, because it's not too difficult to make, because you can increase the capacity of them in minor cities. Which is really useful. Especially considering that they don't really have a lot of other good buildings. Yeah, if they just want to stand there, I thought what we'll do. We'll Foot of Gork the archers there. Just want to stand there. The Phoenix Guard don't concern me too much. Alright, where did he go? You two should probably hang back a little bit. Spirit Leech is also pretty good against chariots. I don't know about you, but that doesn't look like their speed's been reduced. Victories in our grass, that's good. Yeah, I suspect that when a unit is broken, if you use a speed reducing ability, it sometimes doesn't work. Which is exactly what happened there. Because I've used speed debuffs on shattered units before, and it didn't slow them down at all. Yeah, not everything works as intended in this game. Alright, let's get another bit of magic down there. So yeah, I want to try to avoid doing any more damage to that. Unless it comes into melee with us. Because if it comes into melee and revives itself, we just keep pounding down on it. What's it doing? Alright, that's fine. And kill it quick. Good, didn't get a chance to revive. Ooh, that has a chance of killing our guys. Luckily it didn't. Good, that worked out well. Alright, I want some quick wins. And go back and do it again. Just keep softening them up. I'm pretty sure we just need to do a little bit more, and then army losses will be inflicted. And the army's still in decent shape. Yeah, the sisters aren't actually doing all that much damage to us. This is the Regiment of Renown variant as well. This, I don't know what happened with this AI, it just derped out. Which is weird considering it's the attacker, but it's just completely broken. Or can we put one in there? That'll finish it off. Not quite. Alright. Alright, YOLO in. Shouldn't require much more punishing to get rid of them. Just a little bit of a hit here and there. And we still got the Assaults of Stone, which I was saving for a big blob, which didn't end up happening. Might as well use them now. Still no army losses. Bit of damage from the dragon. Not really concerned about that dragon, it was just the phoenixes I was concerned about. Nope, and they don't want to land either. There it is. Oh, yeah, no, he's fine. There it is. Yeah, so much balance of power was tied up in these two units here. And, did we use up all the health potions? Cool. Well, I reckon the River Troll Hags did pretty well. Look at this one, he got 400 kills. But yeah, I think if the enemy army had completely... I mean, they were never going to get Reichland forces to coordinate with them because we we're going to take them out to begin with. But if the High Elves had rushed at us completely, and same thing with the Bretonnians, I'm pretty sure we would have lost the battle. So, this went well, largely because the High Elves derped out. I mean, the Bretonnians came at us, but we were ready for dealing with them to some degree. And they didn't come at us perfectly. They could have formed up and come at us all at once rather than in waves. Tried to overwhelm and break us, which they didn't do. And I just don't understand why that guy there was not on an Arachnarock mount. I just don't get it. So anyway, we'll have a look on the campaign map and see what his stats are like. And I'm probably leaning towards giving this a 9 out of 10 if he was on an Arachnarock mount. Just auto that. It's okay, I don't need to send a save file back. We definitely could have done a lot better if we fought it manually. It's fine. Oh, yeah, whatever. And they're just wounded anyway. So it's pretty strong in auto resolve as well, but hero spams generally are. What the fuck? Why did you not give me this? Do you know how much easier that would have made the battle? He could have stayed with the group. Like, look how much extra health. He gets 3,600 as opposed to 10,000 health. Plus, their Ragnaroks are super tanky. I don't understand. And, you know, plus there's other bonuses here. Reduce cooldown and Winds of Magic cost minus 25% for all spells. Pretty sure you get the Vindictive Glare for like 2 Winds of Magic. And, what's this one again? Curse of the Bad Mood is 6. Why didn't we get that? I don't really understand. But yeah. Alright, so let's just assume that that was a bit of a mistake on his part. But yeah, if he was on an Ragnarok mount, I probably would have given this about a 9 out of 10. The weaknesses are, it's not great about getting overwhelmed. Any army that's going to get a 10 out of 10 has to be able to handle that kind of army relatively easily. It's not the easiest army to use, definitely requires a bit of getting used to, but the more you fight with it, the easier it gets, so I sort of got the hang of it as we were going along there, and it was lucky for us that the battle did go on for as long as it did. If it just rushed at us, I would have been, I don't know what to do, juggling too many things, who's got which bonuses. So yeah, I'd reckon it's really, really strong, 9 out of 10, but it didn't quite get the 10 out of 10. But you know, without the mount there, probably like 8 out of 10. But I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt that you were meant to put him on the Ragnarok Spider, but you took him off for whatever reason and just forgot to put him back on. But anyway, quite liked the army. Think it's good. I might try out a River Troll Hag army in my own campaigns. Anyway, that's the end of this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this army. I thought it was pretty good. Curious to hear what you guys think. That's the end of this one. Appreciate you, and I'll see you next time, fuckers. Bye.